Hi, my name is Cortes-Garcia. Today we're going to talk about asthma. Asthma is a chronic disease or a disease that has no cure, and it affects the air passages in the lungs. These air passages or bronchial tubes become inflamed. As they become inflamed, less air is able to go in and out of these passages. Now, such symptoms as coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness is reported on those who have asthma exacerbation or when they get what most people call an asthma attack. How do we treat asthma? Asthma is treated by the use of corticosteroids. Now, these steroids reduce the inflammation within the bronchial tubes and it opens them up, allowing air to freely go in and out. Sometimes these corticosteroids come in a form of a pill. This pill most people will recognize as singular. They also come in inhalers. These inhalers are either short-acting or long-acting. The short-acting inhalers are known as a rescue inhaler. When somebody has an asthma attack, they reach for these inhalers. It opens up those airways rather quickly, but for management of asthma, you want a more consistent, longer-acting inhalant or pill. Now, these other inhalers, most people will recognize as Flovent or Pulmicort. Sometimes there's a combination of those two, of the short-acting and the long-acting. Now, these combination inhalers are not recommended to be used for a very long time. You typically don't want to depend on these. You want to stick with your shorter acting in case you do have an asthma attack, or maintain your asthma with a longer acting inhaler. Now, the typical the best treatment for asthma is prevention. And in prevention, typically we talk about knowing yourself and knowing what causes or triggers your asthma or asthma attacks. So avoid these allergens, whatever they may be. Some people, it may be pet dander, others it may be smoke, and some people may have what we call exercise-induced asthma. Now, we don't recommend that you avoid all type of exercise, but definitely do take it a little bit easier on yourself and do something that's a little bit more lighter for you to be able to manage, such as walking instead of running. But definitely, if you're going to do these exercises, take your short-acting inhaler in case the asthma is triggered. Other means of prevention are like your flu shot. You want to get your flu shot at the before the season starts or right at the beginning of the season to minimize your body's reaction to the flu. Most people will have an asthma attack when they are sick or they have a cold, or even just in general, cold weather may trigger an asthma attack. Another thing you may consider is an allergy shot. The allergy shot works about the same as a flu shot. It exposes your body to the different allergens or things that may cause you the allergic reaction. In doing so, your body becomes desensitized and no longer has that reaction as you would otherwise. Sometimes, in order to get the allergy shot, you may be tested for the different allergens. Sometimes it's a grid pattern that they do on your back or your arm, and they put different types of allergens to see which one your body will react to. But it's definitely an option if you decide to go that route. The best way to manage asthma is to stay on top of your medication. Find something that works for you. Either take your medication in the morning or take your medication at night, or which way. The other thing is carry your short-acting rescue inhaler with you at all times, just in case you come across during the day with an allergen that triggers your asthma. You have that as a safety mechanism. The other thing is go through your house and take out anything that causes that allergy or that your body may be sensitive to. Now, this may not be completely a feasible idea, especially for those who have dust or pet dander and you love your dog and you don't want to get rid of them. But definitely find ways to remove the most allergens possible so that your body is not constantly exposed to these allergens day in and day out. So remember, take your medication on time. Take it the same time every day, just so you won't forget to take that medication. Also, carry that rescue inhaler with you. It's also good to note to let your friends know where you keep that inhaler, just in case you're not able to get a hold of it, and they don't panic. They know exactly where it's found, and they could provide that to you. That could actually save your life. The other thing is remove all allergens from your house. Now, it might not be possible to remove every single one, but at least most of them, to minimize your asthma attacks.